So I messaged her the video and said it's over. Blocked her on every possible messaging platform before posting the video to Instagram. Welcome back to They Did What? Your source for the internet's craziest, most entertaining stories, where I go with them, analyze them, and most certainly make fun of them. Today, I'm going to go over a story titled, My Fiancée, a 29-year-old female, cheated on me. I cut ties with her and now being made to feel like she is the victim. Are my actions justified? And a shout out to Daryl for sending me this story. And guys, this story, just like it says, about a guy, he's 28, his fiancée is 29. They've been together for 4 years now, and when he was away on business, he gets a call from his buddy. And he says, I'm at the club, and I see a gal that's your fiancée bumping and grinding with some guy, or she looks like your fiancée. And the guy was just beside himself. Recorded what he saw, sent it back to him, and said, yep, that's his fiancée, bumping and grinding while he's on the other side of the world doing business. And the guy right then and there got off the call and blocked her and everything and put it up on Instagram, like an Instagram story or a reel or whatever the hell it's called, for all friends and family to see. And told her we're done, blocked her and everything. And of course, full-blown meltdown. And next thing you know, aside from him dying inside because he's his fiancée, a gal he loves and was planning to marry, was cheating on him, gets reports that she tried to off herself. Classic manipulation tactic. And I guess she's in the hospital, and all his friends and family are coming after him to talk to her. What a load of crap. But anyhow, guys, you're going to see how this whole thing plays out. And it never ceases to amaze me how one can do plenty wrong, but instead of having accountability, the tricks to deflect and make the person being hurt the bad guy and the person doing the hurting the victim. Never ceases to amaze me, and you should never buy into the guys, because I have personal experience in this where those that, if they really wanted to off themselves, they would. And it is a tactic to pull at your heartstrings and manipulate you, and you should not fall for it. But you'll see more as I get into this story here. It says, I am so confused. I've been with my fiancé for 4 years now. Recently, I was out of the country when I got a video call from one of my friends. It was clear that he was in a club, and after exchanging greetings, he asked me if this was my girl before flipping to the front camera to a girl who was grinding on some guy's lap with his arms around her hips. Oh my God. Fiancé, huh? I have never felt so sick in my life before because it was indeed my fiancé in the call. I fell silent and started dry heaving. I forgot how long I was silent, but it was long enough for my friend to turn the call back to him and check if I was okay. You're all set to be married. You go away on business because that's what he's doing. And he's barely away, and there she is in the club, grinding on some dude. Poor bastard. I asked him to take a video of her and send it to me and then hung up on him. Sure enough, within minutes, I got a video of them grinding and she was snuggling against his neck. I can't begin to describe how I felt in that moment. I wanted to just die so badly. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of guys can relate. The rest of the night was a blur, but when I woke up, I knew I had to cut all ties with her because I felt so disgusted with her behavior. The issue was that our lives had become quite tangled with our families and friends, and I didn't want to have to drag out the process. So I messaged her the video and said it's over. I blocked her on every possible messaging platform before posting the video to Instagram stories, tagging her and telling her to have a good life with her new squeeze. I'm assuming that's the reels or whatever the hell they call it on Instagram there. And tagging her and everybody else is going to see that. You know, a lot of guys would melt down and want to talk to her and try to find some reason to continue on. No, this guy's handling it like a boss. And you can't blame him. But like I mentioned in the beginning, you're going to see that he's the supposed villain in this story. Never mind, she's doing what she's doing. She's supposed to be engaged to this guy, right? But I want to point out, again, she's 29 and right around 30. So she obviously found what she thought was her nice guy and got the ring on her finger to be engaged. And now she's having her fun on the side. Shocker. Almost 30 and pulling this crap. I know it is petty, but my reasoning is that I didn't want to give her a chance to worm her way back into my life, as she was always really good at tugging at my emotional heartstrings. What'd I just tell you about nice guy? I'm convinced of this right here, tugging at his heartstrings. She knows how to, let's be blunt here, manipulate him to get what she wants. I think she found her nice guy 4 years ago when she got to be mid-20s, temporarily stopped riding the carousel, and I mean really temporarily. And then he got her to propose. She's got a sure thing, and he goes away on business, and this is what happens. The Instagram story was because I didn't want to explain to all my friends and family why we broke up. I felt it was okay because my profile is private, and I only have friends and family following me. Dude, even if everybody says what you did is wrong, the hell with them. You gotta do what's best for you. And there's no confusion in the video that that's her, and she's doing what she's doing. They can't argue their way out of that. They can try, but they're not going to be successful. The next few days were kind of hazy, as much of it was going to just work conferences, and I was out of the country and the rest of the nights was spending lying in my hotel room doing nothing. I knew she tried to reach out to me via communications I didn't think to block, such as my email, and I saw the notifications on my phone. I love that he blocks her on all messaging platforms, but he doesn't block her on the email. When I was back home, my friends and family reached out to check if I was okay. I tried to keep up a stoic appearance, suppressed everything, and tried not to feel anything because I know if I did, it would hurt so effing badly. Then a mutual friend who was initially my fiance's friend, notice he said initially, reached out to me saying that my fiance needed my help and to go talk to her. Get the F out of here. I'm not going to go talk to her. Look what she did to me. And Lord knows what else she's been doing all these years I've been with her. Oh, no. She's on her own. We're done. I told him no, and that chapter of my life was over with no chance of me revisiting it. And if he respected my wishes, he would leave me alone because he has no idea how bad it hurt and how close I was to breaking down. Yeah, exactly. I love how people are always, you need to do this, you need to do that, and they've never been there. And before anybody says it, I've been there. I've been cheated on, guys. And when I first started the channels, who hurt you? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I've been hurt. I think that most of us have been hurt. But that doesn't mean that I'm incapable of seeing reality or incapable of other things. But yeah, I was hurt. But I share these stories to help other guys out there. But you have people telling him, oh, you should give her a second chance. You should go back to her. You go help her. She's hurting. No, it's not your place. A day later, her parents came over to my parents' house. I live with my parents still, and begged me to go see her because she had attempted to take her life after what happened. Bullshit. If she truly wanted to take her life, she would have done it. I've said this before in different videos. I've experienced in this department. I have a family member, and I'm going to be extremely vague here for privacy issues, who has a lifelong addiction to alcohol and prescription drugs, and many times has tried to off oneself. Obviously never was successful, and that was always the big cry for help and got attention, and that's what happened, and was in and out of rehab many times. And those that do that are master manipulators, master liars, and it's really a shame. And you learn to become pros. One of the reasons I'm good at seeing through bullshit in these stories and reality is because I grew up experiencing this within family. So I know all the signs of the bullshit. You're not going to fucking fool me. So anyhow, but no, it's not his problem. She did this to him, and now he has to go there, her. She did this so everybody would forget about it and pity her. Attempted to take her life. I stood my ground, said no. After hearing this, my parents have started to tell me that I should go talk to her. Not your business, Mom and Dad. And apparently word got out because some of my friends started reaching out to me to go talk to her as well. Not your business, friends. I feel like I'm going crazy. Why should I visit her? Why should I talk to her? I don't owe her anything. But my friends and family are telling me to go talk to her, and I don't want to. But I am made to feel like she is the victim, as if it was me that caused this BS. I am justified in my feelings and actions, and he asked that. You're absolutely justified in your feelings and actions. You don't owe her anything, okay? And it doesn't make a difference if she was on the outside the perfect, wonderful girlfriend and fiancé all this time. Obviously, she's not, you know? Again, I'm convinced of this, and this theory stands. I've seen this countless times. She's 29, he's 28. They've been together for 4 years or something like that. She found her nice guy, as they usually do, a guy she can guarantee will propose to her and get her married before she's 30 because she's 29, and then continued on her bad behavior. He goes overseas, and the first thing she does is in a club. Now, I don't know if she hangs out with other guys or talks to other guys, which he should never have allowed, but regardless, something's going on here. No, he doesn't owe her a thing. And it doesn't make a difference. Every single family or friend is telling him no, that he should go talk to her. Then tell them, look, we're friends, you're family, but at this point on, you want to have a relationship with me, you're on my side. We're drawing the line right here. I don't owe her anything. And if you're going to make trouble for me, then stop talking to me, period. He also says, I just spent the past hour reading all the comments. There are too many to reply to individually, so I'll just write my reply here. Thank you all for letting me know that I'm not crazy for feeling the way I do. I think I just need to hear my thoughts, but from others. I feel a majority of my friends and family might feel the same way that you do. And it was the vocal minority that made me feel like this because those were the ones that are reaching out to me. Okay, so not all friends and family are saying that, just some. I'm willing to bet you his parents are saying that, and her parents are saying that because her parents are worried about her, but also probably her parents and his parents are hoping for a wedding. You know, mama's hoping to be a grandma soon, that type of thing. There's always a bias in these things. Regarding the video, it is gone and Instagram stories time out. Regarding closure and talking to her, the future is unknown and maybe one day I'll reach out to her. Smack! No, don't do that because you said she's good at pulling your heartstrings. She could try again. Because you go in and see her in that hospital bed or wherever the hell she is, and her bawling her eyes out and getting down on her knees and in a way, not a good way, and crying and pulling at your feet, and I'll do anything, and I'm so sorry, and crying like a fucking Tuscan Raider that you can't understand what the hell she's saying. I guarantee you're and she may get you to change your mind. Don't do that. And closure is overrated. You learned everything you need to know. The sad thing is, I'm sorry, you just wasted many years of your life with her. But the good thing is you're still young. You're 28. You got your whole life ahead of you, and you're now the wiser. And you will get over her in time. But it's painful. I've been there. Many guys have been there. Your heart's ripped out and stomped on the ground by a fucking horse. But you're going to be okay. You take it one day at a time. Hang out with those friends and family that have your back. Get exercise. Get out there and all that. But do not talk to her. That's a bad idea. He says, but for the foreseeable future, I will hold my ground. I know I have to leave her, and I don't want any chance of me being an idiot and going back or forgiving her. So he knows himself. And personally, I don't feel like I'm ready to talk to her. I just want to feel normal again. Thank you all for the advice. Before I get into the comment section, which is full of colorful comments, yeah, you're going to be okay, bro. But if you know darn well it's a bad idea not to talk to her, then don't do it. Don't do it, or you may weaken. And she obviously knows you very well. The reason she's doing this whole song and dance, the so-called attempting to end her own life and all the drama, is because in her mind, if I put on enough waterworks and drama, this guy will eventually cave. Honestly, she didn't expect to A, get caught, or B, have you react the way she did. So her perception of you was incorrect. You're a lot tougher than she thought. Well, continue to prove her wrong, but if you go back to her and listen to her bullshit, then you're going to prove her right. So here's some comments. One guy says here, fuck that. A cheater threatening self-harm is classic. Instantly they get sympathy and the betrayed ends up portrayed as callous. Extremely manipulative. Say no, and to those who ask, tell them that it will be more appropriate if her new boyfriend is the one who helps her. Yeah, send the guy she was bumping and grinding with in the club to go her, if she needs some support. Another one. The people that reach out on her behalf, have you asked them if you need to make self-harm threats in order for them to respect your pain? Have you asked them what kind of help is expected of you? Make them spell it out. Do they want you to stay in a relationship with a cheater in order to ease their minds? Do you need to say that cheating is not that bad after all? That betrayal is A-okay? Have you shown the video to your parents and asked them to rate their level of willingness to stay with or forgive a partner who would do that to them, her parents? They are way too comfortable putting all this back on your shoulders. Make them feel your discomfort. Yeah, I mean, it's amazing to me. And if the situation was reversed, I guarantee all these people would be like, coming after him with torches and pitchforks, even if he attempted to off himself. But when a gal does it, the man is expected to suck it up like she sucks things up and deal with it and forgive or move on. What a load of crap. Another one. If she tried to take her own life, well, most likely she would have succeeded if she was serious about it. Anyway, though, if it was a genuine attempt to end her own life, she needs a psych hole, not you. You're not a therapist, and she is not your responsibility. Right. Another one. This is from a woman. I think this is the last one wrapping up. From a woman. The woman says, I'm a woman, and you need to walk away. Thank you, woman. Don't go meet or speak with her. Tell everyone if she really needs to speak to you so urgently, and she can write you a letter. I wouldn't take the letter. It could have just as easily been you trying to take your life because of what you saw her doing. If she genuinely tried to make her own life, she needs professional help. Try to take her own life, she needs professional help. You cannot provide that for her, nor can any of your mutual friends or family. If it wasn't a genuine attempt, then she's just trying to deflect everyone's attention from what she did and get sympathy. Ding, ding, ding. Again, this is a gal saying this. She's trying to avoid accepting the consequences of her actions and manipulate to just talk to her, and that hopefully you'll give her another chance. Either way, she needs professional help that you cannot provide. Exactly. If she's that far gone, like she needs a fucking shrink. She needs to go to a hospital where they can keep an eye on her 24/7 for a period of time to make sure she doesn't do anything and get the individual counseling and care and all that. But I'm done. She ended that. She ended all privileges when she's out at the club with Chad or Tyrone getting her groove on. And anybody has any questions about that, you can resend the video because it's on your phone. But I'm sorry this happened to this guy. It really is a shame, but at least silver lining is he saw this before. They stood at the altar with a priest and said the vows, and then she's his wife, Or, he would have gotten back with her and she, it didn't happen. And what if she got pregnant? And then she realized they hooked up with him and he has no idea. Guess what? This is somebody else's baby. So a silver lining is it ended before he got married to her or any pregnancy scares. So I wish this guy all the luck. All right, guys, that's it for today. Be sure to comment down below. Let me know what you think about this. And guys, you can find a good story like to share. Email me, strongsuccessfulmale@gmail.com. Just give me some time to get to it, and I definitely will. And be sure to like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe. And I'll catch you next time.